Now, boys, what's going on? This is Yorkie here, and welcome back to another episode of this Salford City Road to Glory. And today we're going to have another massive episode, but we should be happy. We're currently sat top of the league here in League One. And of course, the main goal this season is to achieve promotion, and we're on the road for that already. We did make a signing in the last episode. If you didn't see it, make sure to go back and watch it. That final match of the episode against Burton was absolutely ridiculous. But unfortunately, there was a pretty big injury. Marky boy is going to be out with a broken ankle for 3 months. Now, luckily for us, the centre-back positions is where we're strongest. We've got the best rotation at centre-back. We should be okay. We should be. But I am pretty devastated that he's going to miss 3 months. He's really started to improve in the team. He's been fantastic for us. He's one of the quickest centre-backs as well. So it is a little bit of a frustration, but he's only young. I'm sure he'll recover from it. We'll get him back in 3 months' time, and hopefully he can do a job. But we have to focus on the month of December today in this episode, and it's a very, very action-packed month. There are a lot of games, and of course, we're only going to play 3 of these, so hopefully the simulation will work in our favour. We're going to kick things off by taking on Burton again in the Cup. I don't care about the Cups. I'm not going to care about the Cups in this save until we're in a position to care about the Cups. The squad is already pretty scarce, and I don't think that we could be worrying about these Cup competitions right now. Now, this is probably going to be the only opportunity we have to win the Papa Johns, so if we did get far enough to care about that competition, I would then start to play the games and see if we could actually win the trophy, because it would be only our second trophy in this series after winning League 2. So there is that to think about, but again, I don't really care about the Cups at the moment. The main focus is the league. The FA Cup is definitely something that we're not going to be able to go far in anyway, but we are currently sat top of the table, neck and neck with Luton, Charlton just behind us, Sunderland and Hull picking up the pace behind us as well. So it's by no means of any stretch of the imagination comfortably top of the league, but for now we are top. Now, there was a suggestion to change Harley Coates to a cam. I'm pretty sure he was a cam before. If I'm being 100% honest, I am pretty sure he was a cam before, and I changed him to be a striker for a reason. So I'm going to take a cheeky look at the development plan here and see why we would change him back to a cam, because he started as a cam and we changed him to a striker and he got better. Like, I think because his passing is so poor, he doesn't really suit a cam in our team. Like, we use our cam to link up play. He's not going to be able to do that with 51 passing, whereas 59 shooting isn't fantastic. We've got more chance of improving his shooting, I feel, than improving his passing. So no, I'm going to keep Harley Coates as a striker for now. I don't think he'll improve at all if we change him to a cam, because his attributes don't really suit cam. Also, if you're new around here and you haven't already smashed that subscribe button, I actually appreciate it, as well as hitting the like button. The series is doing really well, and hopefully it will continue to do well so we can keep this series going. We are going to get into this first game now. I'm going to sim it against Burton and hopefully pick up a good result. Before we play that Burton game, though, we've got some more scout reports. Now, this could be a good month for scout reports from Wales, maybe. Like, these guys have really good potential. I always feel like I'm going to sign them with that potential. We know they're not going to end up with that level, but at least it makes sense to pick them up, sign them, and see if they can progress. Northern Ireland has basically given me a goalkeeper, and that is it. What about Sweeney here? Okay, we're going to sign him. 200k value. We're going to pick him up. Sweeney actually comes in with a lot of pace. I'm not too sure what we do with him here, though, because he's pretty much just pace. That's all he's got. All he's got in his locker is pace. We could maybe retrain him to play out wide, but maybe we just keep him as a striker. Could he play cam? No, not really. He can't shoot either. I'm just going to keep him as a striker and see what happens. If you got any recommendations of where we could move Sweeney, but he's just pure pace, and that is it. He's got no quality whatsoever apart from his pace. At 16 though, he might improve a decent amount. Right, so this will be the starting 11 for the Burton game. I'm not against going further in the FA Cup. I've rotated a little bit because in a couple of days time we do play Sheffield Wednesday and we will be knocked out 1-0. That's their top goal scorer as well, but 1-0 to Burton. A little bit frustrating, but we got the win against them in the league, and that's the important game. So only 2 days later, and it's time to take on Sheffield Wednesday in the league. That's going to be our starting 11. They're a little bit tired after playing games. This is our starting 11. It's pretty much as you'd expect. I've opted with Ricky J. Jones today instead of Timmy Abraham, and London Amos will be the central midfielder. That should make us defensively sound, or at least I'm hoping it will do. I can smell a victory here, but again, it's the first game of the day, so you never know what's going to happen. I'm looking forward to getting out of this stadium next season as well, moving into a different one, you know, a little bit bigger, a little bit more our size now, getting out of this stadium and just improving as the club continues to improve. I'm excited for that. Sheffield Wednesday are 10, so I would imagine they're looking at their season at the moment and probably a little bit disappointed with it. Ricky J. Jones there is going to have Bolton. Bolton waited. That was a great ball in. Bolton, Elliot List. Can we get to that? Ashley Hunter did get to it back across. Elliot List. Is he onside, though? I feel like he was coming back from an offside position, and he was. It's still 0-0. He's rolling everywhere. He's rolling around all over the shop. But nah, it's still 0-0. I thought he was coming back from an offside position, right? We can't get away with that one either. It is Hunter that puts it across. What is that angle? He just had a boot in his crotch. That's a good start and a bright start, but not a goal. It's a little bit unfortunate. Ricky J. Jones there. Good footwork from him. Still got it. Got it in the box as well. Nearly brought down. Liddell will whip it across in towards Elliot List. Bright start from Salford City, though, which is what we want to see. I don't know what's been given here. We've got free kick in a dangerous position, which I definitely can't score. But we're going to do our best to just do something. And then I hit that. I got green, and green did absolutely nothing for me. Let's forget that that happened. From this point onwards, unless that's a goal, I am not showing them anymore. I'm not showing any more of my dreadful free kicks. We could have a full compilation of my optimism while standing over the ball and then me messing up every free kick I've ever taken on this game this year. So we're not doing it. I'm not doing it to myself anymore. I'm telling you now. List making a run. I'm not even going to go to him. I'm going to do that. Oh, what a goal from Ricky J. Jones. I've just decided, you know what? Let Elliot List pull all the defenders out, and I'm going to whack off a shot, and there we go. 1-0 Salford City. What a goal for Ricky J. Jones. He's fairly recently back from injury as well, so I think this might actually be his first goal back since his injury. I'm not sure if the goalkeeper should maybe do better there. I'm not sure what happens with the flight of the ball. It's not that he ducks as well. The goalkeeper's been fooled, I think, by Elliot List. Like, he literally ducks under, and the goalkeeper couldn't see it. That's his 6th goal this season as well. I think he's got quite a few assists, though, as Ricky J. Jones. He's been really good at assisting the opposite striker. That's what we wanted from that extra striker as well. Timmy Abraham's good at that, and so is Ricky J. Jones. But what a start to this game already. Fires. Lund is nearly there. So he's in acres. He's always going to score. That is Patterson. Nobody near him. And just like that, it's 1-1. Sometimes you can just feel it coming. And unfortunately, defenders don't really mark in this game. Like, there's no need for Moore to come across there. He should just stay with Patterson. But instead, he comes across for whatever reason. And I think King should actually do better there as well. It's very, very rare that you will ever hear me criticise King, though. But I feel like he probably should have done better in that situation. And as we are, it's now 1-1. Sheffield Wednesday doing the usual sit deep defend. And then they will hit me on the break. Every team does that against me. And I'll tell you something. They're smart too, because it works. It works a treat. That is the way to beat this Salford team. Just sit deep defensively. Hope we can't break you down. And then hit us on the break. Into Ricky J. Jones. Good position from him again. Taken up. Laddo then. Out to Bolton. Bolton will whip that one across. That's a great ball across. Hunter scored. Is he onside? I think he is. He is. It's 2-1 Salford City. What ball in from Bolton. I think we forget about how good Bolton is, actually. He's been here since day one as well, guys. I think we forget how decent he is. What a ball in that is to Ashley Hunter. He's so good out wide. He's got such a good delivery. Hunter does brilliantly. I think that might even be Hunter's first goal of the season. It's not been the greatest of years for him, but he did have a good season last year, so that might spur him on to hopefully getting those positions a little bit more. He lost his man perfectly. Oh, wow, what ball that is. Hunt, back across, no one's there. Oh, my God, what is this defending, man? I don't know what they did with the patch. I don't know, but your players, if you're not controlling them, are idiots. Genuinely, if you are not controlling the player, they just act like idiots. Like, why? Like, what? What even is that defending? It's so infuriating since the patch, man. And they've had 2 shots now and scored both of them. That's another thing that's become a bit more of a constant, I've noticed. There's only really been the Luton game this year where that's not happened. But opposition do definitely score from, like, nothing. They get goals for fun since the update. Ricky J. Jones! Oh, my God, imagine that had gone in. It's 2-2 here, though. With only 40 minutes played. Inside to Ricky. Ricky back across to Lund. Oh, what a save from Wildsmith. Lund's eyes are a little up there. I think he's got to be scoring that, Annie. He hit it with some power, to be fair. It's down in the corner. Can I be too mad? Not really. It's just a bit of a shame. That's not bad ball in. Yeah, we just can't do it from corners, can we? It's just, I don't know what it is. I know they were getting, like, abused online. So I think they just made corners really, really, really difficult to score from Laddo. And ever since that patch, I think I've scored 1 corner. There's not much time left in this match. Elliot List now On to Ricky J. Jones. Ricky J. Jones just before the half. That would have been massive. Oh, we'll whip a ball in. I've complained about the corners. Ricky J. Jones over the bar. 2 opportunities there for the young man just before the half. We're going to go in at 2-2. It's been a bit of a crazy game of football. I'm just a little bit gutted. 2 shots for Sheffield Wednesday, 2 goals for them. But genuinely, boys, you can give me all the feedback you want on how to defend a little bit better or what we should do tactically, but I can't make the players make smart marking decisions if I'm not controlling them. I mean, this is an image that speaks for itself on FIFA, and this is a constant image that you will see, and that is 2 shots for Sheffield Wednesday, 2 goals, 10 shots for us. No, we've dominated this game. That happens a lot now, but unfortunately, every time the opposition, the AI, get in front of goal, they're most likely going to score it. Going to get that run from Ricky J. Jones. What a touch that is. Turned his man. Oh, this is Ricky J. Jones's game. I am telling you right now, this is Ricky J. Jones's game. 3-2 Salford City. That's a good sight as well, man. We're back in the lead again. This is going to be the 3rd time now we've taken the lead. Hopefully this time round can we keep it. The ball in from Elliot List was actually really good. And J. Jones's control was fairly decent. Don't know what the goalkeeper's doing. Don't even ask me. And the problem is it's nowhere near safe, this result, because I still feel like if Sheffield Wednesday get 1 attack... Oh, that was a mistake. Go on, Ricky. That's a good ball in. Elliot List just couldn't... Oh, he's going to get to it. Elliot List has picked it up. Surely, Elliot List. That should win the game. Oh, yes, that should win the game. Huge mistake there at the back for Sheffield Wednesday. It is 4-2, just like that. We've come out in the second half with a bit between our teeth. I don't know what the mistake is there. The defenders tried to control it. I don't know what's happened, but I'm going to take that all day long. Elliot List had to get in on the act, didn't he? You can't. Do you know what I mean? He can't be seen not to be scoring while Ricky's bagging a brace. He needs to get in on it as well. I don't know what's happened the start of this second half. And Sheffield Wednesday, all of a sudden, can't pass. We're in again. Ricky J. Jones for his hat-trick. There we go. This is game, set, and match. We've just scored 3 goals in the space of about 5 minutes. I don't know how it's happened, but I'm very happy about it. And that will be his first hat-trick in Salford City Red for Ricky J. Jones. It was calm, cool, collected on that one. I will give him it. We're going to make some substitutions because these guys don't need to stay on the pitch. In 2 days' time, we play again. Come Sheffield Wednesday, finally getting a bit of time on the... What is that? Oh, my God, he's missed it. Okay, we'll take it. But what was that defending from Doyle? Like, it goes through his legs. I've just pressed X to clear it, lads. And he dives over the top of the ball. That was a really good opportunity there for Sheffield Wednesday to make it 5-3. This entire game could literally just be this episode. I don't know how I'm going to pick the highlights out of this one. They're giving me a lot of space again here. I think we could go in for another goal. Timmy Abraham. Never mind. Never mind. The goalkeeper's been a bit shaky for Sheffield Wednesday. I thought just try it. Here comes Johnson. I don't like that. There's a good ball over. Ogilvie, surely. There's 1+ for us as well. All our centre-backs are really tall. So to get that ball in, you're going to have to be decent. Oh, they've made a huge mistake. Timmy Abraham is surely going to score that. And there we go. It's going to be 6-2 Salford. Sheffield Wednesday have thrown everything at it, to be honest with you, since we scored the 3 goals. But there we go. That's game, set, and match. I think it's the first time I've scored 6 with this Salford team. This has been a nutty game for the first one of the episode. I'm not going to lie to you. And that is a really good finish from Timmy Abraham. And more importantly, a really good take. I'm not really sure what happened at halftime. I'm not sure what I said to the boys. Couldn't tell you. Ricky J. Jones had one of the best games I've seen him have. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what's just happened there. But Salford City 6, Sheffield Wednesday 2. It was 2-2 at halftime. After that crazy game, we still have to make sure we maintain results. We take on Leighton Orient here. We're going to sim this one. Hopefully we get a result. I've gone Abraham and List because Ricky J. Jones was a bit tired. We're going to lose 2-1 to Leighton Orient, another game that we dominated. But unfortunately, couldn't get the goals that we needed, and Leighton Orient beat us. Always the danger, I guess, with the Sims. You're going to get some results like that, but it is what it is. We'll see where that puts us in the table. Does drop us down to second behind Luton, but that really doesn't matter because top 2 get automatic promotion, and that's the only thing that matters. So next up here, we're going to have Morecambe in the Papa John's Trophy. I don't really care about the end result. I've rotated because we play Blackpool in 2 days. We do get a victory, though. Dom Telford again scoring. That is his competition at the moment. That should see us through to the knockout stages, where we might actually take that a little bit more seriously. 11th place Blackpool next. Now, let's actually see what we've got left of the month to see who we're going to play. Blackpool, Derby, Wigan, and Bolton. Now, I've already played Derby this year, and I think I already played the Blackpool game. I could play Wigan and Bolton so that we're playing different teams. I think that's actually what I'm going to do. I think it's cool to mix it up and play some different sides. If Blackpool obviously were higher in the league, I'd think about this a little bit more. So this will be the starting 11 for this Blackpool game. List and Jones up top for this one. McNeil in behind. It's a strong 11. I expect us to have a decent result. I take a point, to be fair. We do, though. We win it 1-0. Amos with the goal. Let's go, Amos. He's having a really good season as well. A good episode last time out. I'm really glad we signed him. I think he's going to improve as well. I know we brought him in at 26. I think he'll still get better. I was renewing some new contracts, and I'm trying to make the decision of do we give Tom Tribal another season? Because we only gave him a year's contract. So let me know in the comments down below. But I did notice that Matty Lund's retiring at the end of the season, and I'm gutted. I am genuinely gutted. Matty Lund will not be with us next season. He's been fantastic in these first 3 years of the RTG, and I wanted to give him a new contract, and he wouldn't let me. I wish you could try and talk players out of retirement. It's a good job we did bring in Amos, or else we'd be in trouble next year. It does make me think as well, maybe we do give Tribal an extra season. Of course, we're going to sign players next year, but Tribal seems to be quite tried and tested. He's a little bit older, but I think he's someone who's decent to bring in. But we do have games coming thick and fast this month, so it's kind of rotated. Tierney's in, Marvin's going to start on the right. We're also going to play Dom Telford and Ricky J. Jones. That's a partnership I haven't used much. Tribal and Kelly in the center of the park. I still think we should be able to beat Wigan. They're not having the greatest of seasons. I feel like we're a better team than Wigan. We'll just have to see what happens. Feels really weird that I'm sat down recording this knowing that it's January next. Like, you guys are going to be getting your suggestions in for January. You already have done, and we are going to spend a little bit. Not massively, though. We have been top of the league. We are having a good season. I ain't going to go wild now with the transfers all of a sudden, because what we've tried to do here has actually worked. I know none of us thought at a brief period of time it was going to work. What a ball that is to Ricky J. Jones. Is this his episode? Yeah. Oh, it's not. Maybe it's not. It's not Ricky J. Jones' episode. How's that not gone in? Now, of course, I recorded all those other episodes in one block. This one I won't do so that you guys have January. I'll record some Inter instead in this session and some other videos that'll be coming on the channel soon. But I'm actually really happy with the squad. There was a few people, you know, that think we should have spent more. There's a few people that thought, actually, we'd get our stuff together. Nearly swore then. We'd get our stuff together and we'd be fine. And I think we have got our stuff together and we've been fine. I mean, at this stage, I don't fear that we won't get promoted. I think we will do comfortably. Go on then, Ricky. Go on then, Ricky. Oh, my God. This time, redeem yourself, Ricky J. Jones. He's hit the post. I can't believe it. He's hit the post and just put one wide in the opening 10 minutes of this game. Well, here come Wigan. That is a good ball to Asgard. Oh, Asgard's done well to get beyond more. That was interesting. Don't know what that was. Cross, shot. I don't think he knows what it was. Waited and waited. And then he pings that one out to Hunter. But Hunter is going to keep it in. He does keep it in. He keeps it in really well. And he's going to get that to Dom Telford. Dom Telford now. That's a good run. And that is a penalty, referee. And we are going to have a spot kick. I have no idea what he's doing diving in there, Luke Robinson. I don't even know what he's thinking. Telford didn't seem like he was really going anywhere. He just got beyond Robinson, though. He brings him down. Ricky J. Jones stands over it, but I'm going to give it to Dom Telford. He might not score it, but I'm going to give him hit. And I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to try and do the little kicky thing that we can do. And it's a goal. There we go. Dom Telford. The goalkeeper went the right way, but it doesn't matter. Dom Telford again with another goal, and he just keeps on sliding under the radar, piling up the goals this season. Nobody's really focusing on him too much because of Ricky J. Jones. Dom Telford is having a fantastic year here at Salford. I'm nervous for January because of some of the bids I think we're going to get for players. I would be shocked if we finished the January window keeping this team intact and not losing anyone. Knew we had Marvin. Marvin, then I'll cut that inside, and I know I'm going to have Tierney in an acre of space. Tierney! What a goal. What a hit, Tierney. Fantastic stuff. 2-0, Salford City. This team is really starting to come together. Weirdly, since the patch, it feels like the AI's defending's not as good either. To be fair, like, I'm scoring goals a lot easier. Now, it could be the squad. I've got a much better team this year, but it does feel like the AI's defending's not as good. We might have to tweak that maybe in the sliders or try and tweak it in the sliders. Definitely way more space in behind than there used to be before. Body's piling forward like you would expect. McLean out wide has not been a good outlet for them because Marvin's just been so good defensively. They're going to get the ball back here, though. McLean will put that one in. Ogilvie will not win it. Oh, McGuinness just beyond the post. Back into Ricky J. Jones. Good work from him. Good defending, actually, that from Wigan. I have slightly tweaked the marking, although that passing won't do them any favours. I've just improved the marking just a touch, not a lot, just a little bit. Marvin now is going to whip that one across towards Dom Telford, who wins it. Oh my God, that was a good header as well. I've just tweaked it. I've just put it up, I think, to 53 instead of 50. Just in case you're having the same issue and you want to improve the defending at the AI a little bit, which is a weird thing to say, then that is what I'd recommend. Get them to be a little bit tighter to you, and you might find it a little bit harder to just pass your way through them. I am working on the slider set, but the gameplay just keeps changing so much. I don't want to put a slider set out there that's then obsolete in the space of like a week. And I'm also not sure about the sliders as they are at the moment, to be honest with you. I haven't tweaked much from the base Ultimate at this stage. Only a few minor things, and there we go. Wigan make it 2-1, and they're right back in the game now. That was fantastic play from Wigan. Wow, that is a huge moment in this match. Why is it every time I'm explaining something in a long conversation that this stuff happens to me? Amos, McNeil, back across to Dom Telford. Oh my God, what a save from Jones. I was so confident that that was hitting the back of the net. I can't believe it didn't. Pump that one in, I guess, and see what happens. It's not a bad ball in towards Moore. Over the bar, though. It's always going to happen when he's leaning back. The final whistle goes, and we will be victorious, but it got a little bit squeaky bum time there towards the end of the game. I'm not going to lie. Wigan came back with some fire there in the second half, but again, a really good performance. I think we should have been further ahead. Ricky J. Jones had a few chances early in the match. He didn't really take them. I was happy with the tweaks, though, to the sliders, making the defense a little bit tighter. It definitely made it harder for me to break them down. Do go back top of the league, though, with that result. That is crazy. But 3 games in 1 week here is going to make life very difficult. We go then Derby, hoping for another win. Remember, last time we played Derby, we absolutely battered them. It was a really good result. I'm surprised how badly Derby are doing this season. This is going to be the 11. I'm bearing in mind that we play Bolton again in 2 days' time. Timmy Abraham, and list up top. 2-2 the scoreline. I mean, we'll take that. I'll take a draw in that kind of sim. I don't mind it, especially when we're playing this many games in a week. I think a point there's decent. Still keeps us top, and now Charlton are right behind us, chasing us. Luton have dropped off just a little bit. Bolton are 16th in the league, so I am kind of expecting a victory here, but hey, every time I've played some teams that are lower down in the league, they've given me good games and sometimes even beaten me. This is going to be the starting 11, though, for the Bolton game. Of course, we've got some tied leads. So for the first time, I think we'll be seeing Timmy Abraham next to Ricky J. Jones up top. We're going to give that partnership a go today. What's been really good this season is the fact that I've got 4 strikers that I'm just really happy to interchange at any point. They're all fantastic. Marvin on the right, Hunter on the left, Tierney in behind the 2 as Lado's tired from the last game. Amos and Kelly. I'm excited. Let's see what happens. Kelly surely should be 70 soon. I actually think Ricky J. Jones should be 70 soon as well. So this is my 150th game in management, boys. GG, right? Managed to get to 150. Amos there on the TIFO for this one. We're at home again. 3 home games in this episode. It's absolutely chucking it down in this one, though. Wet and windy, as it should be, right? We're heading towards January. But hopefully, we can pull out another victory. It will be 3 for 3 in this episode, which would be massive. We finish this month of December in the top position in the league, basically. I don't know why it was so difficult for me to say that. English sometimes escapes me. You guys already know that. Hopefully another good performance, though. First time again, Ricky J. Jones with Timmy Abraham up top. Ricky Jade can do the role, though, of running at people. Like, he doesn't have to hold up the football. Timmy is very good at holding up the football. This could be good. This could be really good. Marvin, 1-0. There we go. 1-0 Salford City. Just like that. Very much at the start of the game. Marvin with the goal. And that all started with that run from Ricky J. Jones. Great ball over from Timmy. And then a good ball in from Tierney. Tierney's actually having a really good season. That has to be noted because I think he kind of slides under the radar as well. His first year here in League One wasn't the greatest, was it? But this season, he's been a really good rotation player. We can't get comfortable because here come Bolton instantly, straight away off the bat. Oh, that was poor for me. That was really poor for me. Is he going to shoot? He is now. I've run the wrong way. It's 1-1, just like that. 10 minutes in. Are we in for another crazy game of football? Maybe. I genuinely thought he was going to shoot across, so I sprinted like a madman to get Marvin across to block the shot, and then he just turned inside and slotted it home. Way too easy. That's probably on me. You can see here, I think I'm controlling Marvin, right? I'm trying to get him across to block the shot. He doesn't shoot. He completely mugs me off and then slots it home. And there we go. It's 1-1 just like that. The excitement and joy has gone instantly. Getting some goals in these episodes now, though, aren't we? Which is good. I mean, it's a good thing. It's a good thing for you guys in terms of entertainment, right? I feel like we could have defended that as well. That's the most frustrating part about that goal, is we could have actually defended it. Here come Bolton. It's good passing movement. They've played quite well, actually, at Bolton so far. It's a good move there. Conway is going to whip it in. Surely we win that header. How? Explain to me how, game. How haven't we won that header there? It's going to be 2-1 Bolton. But I'm just not sure how we've not won the header. Like, this makes no sense how we are not favourites here with a Cotto to win that. It doesn't... I'm absolutely smashing the A button. It's nowhere near it. It makes, like, 0 sense how the Bolton player gets to do a reverse header like that, and my player, who stood still, good balance, nothing. Absolutely nothing. We are behind, and maybe we aren't on to win all our games in this episode. Jay Jones will ping that one out wide. The Hunter now. Good footwork from Hunter. Good touch there. This is good play. Get it into Timmy. Timmy, back across. Tinny! He's got to be better, but he's going to get the rebound. It's 2-2. I think we're in for another crazy game of football, boys. Might take a while to edit this one. That was really worrying when he scuffed at it, Tinny. I was like, oh, no, are you kidding me? But we'll take it in the end. He manages to find the back of the net, and that's all that matters. We've had another frantic and crazy first half of football, but I'm not going to complain. Like I say, it's going to be good content for the video. Hopefully now, though, in the second half, we can kick on. I feel like every time Bolton come forward, though, they're a major threat. Like, they're going to cause me a problem every single time they move the ball forward. Marvin now. What's he going to do? I'm going to go for it. Why not? Marvin! Oh, what a save from Dixon. Probably should have played it across. Got a bit greedy. Mickey J. Jones just trying to find a way through, but in the process, I pulled the defender out. Marvin, and another great save from Dixon. Dixon definitely keeping Bolton in it. Weird to see them bring off the goal scorer as well, though. He took the goal so well. Calm, cool, and collected. I don't know who they're bringing on, but just seems like a weird one. Let's see what we could do from here. It's a good ball in. Timmy Abraham! What a header! Absolute rocket. Timmy Abraham will make it 3-2 Salford City. Oh, can we keep this lead, though? It's been very difficult here against Bolton. I'm not going to lie. They've put up an unbelievable fight. But Timmy Abraham there will make it 3-2. Enjoying our 3-2s at the moment as well, aren't we? We're getting a few 3-2s. This is a great header, though, by the way. Absolute rocket. Hunter pings that one. Ricky J. Jones. Go on then, Ricky. Keep going. Oh, my God. That's fantastic. Ricky J. Jones is having an episode, lads. Oh, what a save. Can we get to the rebound? Oh, my God. Nearly an own goal. Timmy Abraham's in there. Marvin, win that back across. Oh, my God. That was so close. There was a lot of confusion there going on at the back for Bolton. I do feel like we need a goal cushion. Look at the bodies they're pushing forward here. Luckily, we can kind of just hold them in place. I feel like we do need that goal cushion. That was absolutely insane. We're going to make a double sub. I'm going to bring on Bolton and Telford. Jones is absolutely knackered. He's had another really good game of football, but he's tired. Dom Telford can come on. He was a little bit tired, but still, I think fit enough to come on at this stage and maybe even have an impact. He's been very dangerous this season, so it just wouldn't surprise me if he comes on and does something. This is good movement now from Bolton. Oh, that's a terrible pass, though. And are they completely out of position? We're about to find out. Dom Telford will ping that one into Timmy Abraham. They were out of position. Timmy Abraham. You're going to pull that one back. That is lovely from Timmy. And Telford does not do well enough. Oh, my God, he gets it over. Ashley Hunter. That should be game, set, and match. Absolutely fantastic. Dom Telford with the little header back over to Ashley Hunter was brilliant. Ashley Hunter's had a good episode as well, hasn't he, really? It's hard to pinpoint players that have had bad episodes in this one just because it's been such a good month leading into January. I think Telford gets really lucky to get the ball back, but Hunter gets lucky as well after the save. Definitely weren't as comfortable as the scoreline's going to suggest, but doesn't matter, does it? It's another victory for us. It's 4-2 in the end. I think this is the best goal-scoring episode we've had in general, ever maybe, on any series. Not 100% sure. We had some big ones in the RB series, and I think we actually had some big ones at times in the Tottenham and the Leicester series, but It's definitely the biggest one here in this one. And heading into January with about 4.25 million. January only, well, it is a 5-game month. We got some big games in there as well. Luton's going to be the real big game in the next episode. Heading into the month of January, though, we do sit top of the league at this moment in time. We've got a really difficult game against Luton coming up. They're only 3 points behind us. If they beat us, that could be completely different. The last time we played Luton, they absolutely dominated. We just got lucky to get that result. But that's going to be this episode, boys. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you're new around here and you haven't already hit the subscribe button, I would appreciate that. I cannot believe that was an action-packed episode. I'm looking forward to editing that one. There was so much going on in that one. So many goals, so many good performances. I will see you in the next episode.